What is Jacob doing with the sticks and the spotted animals at the end of Genesis 30?
Yeah, this is one of those things that when you read the commentaries, people are all over the place on this. But I think what Jacob is doing is God has already come to him. We find this out in Genesis 31. But in Genesis 30, I think what Jacob's doing is he knows that God is going to grow his flock. He's going to give him all the spotted and speckled lambs. But Jacob hears the promise of God, and still, this is Jacob's calling card, is rather than trusting what God has already told him, rather than trusting in the promise of God, Jacob always has to add. Jacob always has like, well, let me help you out, God. Let me scheme a little bit. And so what he does is something called sympathetic magic. It's like a practice of the occult, which shows you that Jacob's faith is a little wonky still, where he takes these sticks and he peels them out because they believed in the ancient world that at the moment of conception, whatever the mother is looking at, the child will inherit those traits. And so he takes these sticks and he makes them striped, right? Because he wants the flocks, as the flocks are at the water and they're mating, he wants them looking at these stripes so that when they conceive and have baby flock, that it's taking on those traits. That's totally unscientific, totally not there, but it reveals that even though God has promised this is what's going to happen, Jacob is pulling in all these pagan practices, being like, let me help you out, God.